Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this really quick clip by the CEO of Palantir.
Palantir is very pro-Doge. I'm pro-Doge. I believe it's going to be great for America, and I'm supportive of it. And, read into that what you will.
Right.
But, America's going to become more lethal, more economically strong, and we're participating in that, and we're thrilled. And Palantir.
Wow, a very strong comment coming right out of the gutter right there that Alex Karp is pro-Department of Government efficiency. And we've been talking about this possible idea on how Palantir could actually benefit from Doge just due to the fact with all the different budget cuts that are occurring within the government, they can kind of be an outlier in the situation. The fact that their AI platforms are aiming to actually reduce waste, improve efficiency, and they do have some strong connections to the government. So this looks like Alex Karp is kind of agreeing with that whole hypothesis. So we'll see how that occurs. Right now, we had AIPCon that's occurring. Lots and lots of partnerships are being announced for Palantir. We're going to be talking about this and how this could be possibly holding up the price right now in a market that is in the middle of a tariff war right now in reality that we're seeing that's actually bringing the S&P 500, and we see the broader market that's actually entering a correction zone. So how does Palantir play out into this? We'll get into all the details. If you're a newer returning viewer, hit that like button. Let's hit 25,000 subscribers. And of course, not a financial advisor, collecting all the data and dispatching it to you. Now, if you pop it up on the screen here, Palantir closes at market close at 79.62, down about 4, almost 5% on the day. We're seeing a little bit of a rebound and some buying the dip in the overnight hours on Robinhood. Right now, sitting at 80.65. But what you see is Palantir is consolidating in these high 70s, low 80s area and had an important reversal specifically at 75. So if it faces more of the pressure due to market correction, we'll be looking for that support zone to see if that will be held, if another reversal could possibly be triggered there. But nonetheless, Palantir at 79.62, I think is doing a good job with everything that's happening in the market. There's a lot of uncertainty across the board right now. Specifically, let's talk about what's happening at AIPCon. We have some very, very big partnerships. Number one is that Qualcomm and Palantir have announced to work together to actually extend AI and ontology capabilities to the edge enhancing data driven, they say here, looking at this industry. Now, looking at this, their capabilities together will be able to work to basically build these advanced edge computing platforms, extending AI capabilities to the edge, enabling real-time insights and data-driven decisions in various environments. So a leader in the wireless and edge computing technologies. It's great that Palantir is starting to get evolved right here, and especially bringing a big builder of artificial intelligence system. This is going to be a great partnership. Another one that we also see here that's actually going to help improve security and efficiency is Palantir that's going to be teaming up with a data company right here, Databricks, to create a platform that combines both the strength of companies that together in a synergy type of form will bring more improved efforts for security and efficiency. The partnership will allow businesses to use AI and machine learning to make better decisions and automate tasks. Interestingly, about the Databricks partnership is that Palantir and Databricks, they were actually trying to find ways to combine the two technologies before the two of the firms have even partnered, and they wanted to get basically better results, and they figured that, hey, if they work together, that was probably better than trying to build the same type of platforms themselves, that they could do it in a cheaper way, saving money, avoiding duplicate cost, and pleasantly surprised on how well their technologies are working together. We can see the 12-month forecast for Palantir is actually increasing in terms of price targets, now at 95.33. This was not recently at 95.33. Great to see here, actually on the upside right now compared to where Palantir stands right now. Amit, we know, a lot of people probably know him. He's a big Palantir coverer, financial news guy, gives a breakdown of everything that happened at AIPCon today and with the partnerships that are being announced. We've had 10 plus new commercial partnerships in the past 2 weeks. Great X, or I don't know if you call this a tweet since it's on X, a great post on X here by Amit just summarizing this. But like I said, you had Palantir and Databricks, you have Archer and Palantir working to bring a new type of AI foundation for the future of aviation technologies. Synchronic, if I'm saying that right, technologies, and Palantir right here, Sally Drone in Palantir. So over 100 organizations are going to be presenting today. And he's here at AIPCon. It's great to see. We'll probably see new news that does come out of there. But lots of partnerships being established and released across the board. This, I think, is a big key culprit on why Palantir is being able to hold and not falling as fast compared to some of the other stocks that we have seen that are falling at a rapid rate. And the reason why is because of this tariff war that basically saying, hey, I'm going to give you a tariff, and there's a reciprocal tariff that I'm going to tariff you more, and then it just goes back. I'm going to tariff you even more. So that's what you're seeing here, a lot of uncertainty. Is it a lot of talk? Are a lot of these tariffs actually going to come to fruition? Who knows? But with the trade wars that we are seeing, this is dropping the S&P 500 down about more than 10% below its record. Officially, that does put it into a correction zone in terms of the official definition. What the broader markets did today, S&P 500 comes down about 1.4%, NASDAQ respectively down about 2%. And this 10% drop is basically entering into this correction zone, which brings more, of course, fear to those investors. Why? The big kind of thing, the turbulence that we're seeing with the uncertainty is that today his latest threat was that he threatened 200% tariffs on champagne and the other European wine. So this is all alcohol related in terms of actual alcohol coming from Europe and wines, 200% tariff on that. Unless the European Union rolls back a nasty tariff announced on U.S. whiskeys. So this is a reciprocal tariff or a reciprocal counter, basically punch to the union. We'll see how they will respond to this. It'll just keep increasing. Hey, we're going to do a 400% tariff. Who knows? But what you see here is a lot of disagreements with all these different countries regarding tariffs. What we're seeing here, businesses have kind of reported drops in confidence, uncertainty about how the tariffs will stick. Is this all just negotiation type of wars, or are they very serious about these very high tariffs? Nonetheless, though, in terms of macroeconomic pieces of data, we did have a report that actually showed inflation at the wholesale level last month was milder than economists had expected, and it followed a similarly encouraging report for the prior day inflation that U.S. consumers are feeling. So the question, talking about on the inflation front, it's great to see that where inflation is going down a little bit, since it has been sticky with people talking about the stagflation here. But I think this whole tariff and these negotiations and where these are going to land right now, that is having more of an impact, in my own opinion, compared to what's happening on the inflation front. Because we already kind of know that the Fed is not looking for too many interest rate cuts. Some people are suspecting that the Trump administration actually wants basically rates to fall because of the restructuring of a lot of debt and the refinancing of a lot of debt that they have to do. They don't want to do it probably at a high interest rate here in the near future. So could this be all strategically planned? Some people are predicting that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about that? Because right now, the only market that's really emerging is the utilities right now, is emerging as the only winning sector in a grim week. And what you see here from a lot of the big tech stocks that are starting to sell off, you've seen Tempest come down here. Look at this. This was just at $90, now down here to 42. Big Bear was at $10, pulling back here now to about $3.20. AMD under 100, holding under 100 right now. This could be a potential interesting opportunity if there was a rebound here or some more kind of I would say trendiness coming behind AI AMD compared to like Nvidia. Tesla, we see here a little bit of a rebound, but we've seen these major drops in all these individual stocks. So what you have right now is a major rotation. A lot of people in the bull market here pushing a lot of money in these individual and especially AI stocks that have accumulated very high value and really, really, really juicy returns over the past year or year and a half. And that's what you've seen. Look at Palantir as a great example. What you see right now is a rotation into more safer investments, people that do not want to be this risky on the forefront in terms of volatility, getting more into those dividend stocks, getting more into kind of those long term. We know they're not going to be going anywhere. These big utility companies, which is why you're seeing utility, that industry that is kind of emerging right now, is a lot of money that's flowing in there. You do see these rotations into less volatile. Typically, these are all tech, less speculative assets. So will that rotation continue? I don't know. But right now, we'll see if Palantir can hold with all of its positive news in light of the tariff negotiations that we're seeing across the board. What do you make with all this? We'll see what happens here. I think a lot of these tariffs are threats. I think some will be there, but just not at these crazy high percentages. We'll see what happens, though, I guess. Peace out. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later.